Job evaluation. So again, pre-pandemic, we had observed an increasing activity on job evaluation. A lot of it coming out of gender pay gap reporting requirements, greater scrutiny and visibility of the equality agenda. So organizations felt greater urgency to put their house in order. It was no longer just a HR or reward issue. It became a business issue and a business risk. So that was already underway. Now, what happened during the pandemic was that the conversation also turned to the contribution of roles. Are we accurately measuring the contribution of roles? What mechanisms do we have to do that fairly? And most importantly these days, how can we do that in a transparent way and in a way that's relevant to the business? I highlight those two attributes because those are often mentioned as the main challenges to the more traditional analytical points-based methodologies that we have in many organizations, that they tend to be seen as opaque and distant from the business. And this has come into the whole question of how do we measure contribution in a better way? How can we have greater transparency, greater relevance to the business without losing the rigor that a good job evaluation system should bring to support defensible decisions, to defend and prevent equal pay claims? Off the back of that conversation, what we've seen is a space where contribution-based models are finding their way forward and are increasingly being part of those conversations. And in a way, they are a solution that works very well because they are much closer to the business. In our work with clients with those models, you're bringing someone into a meeting who's never seen the system, and within an hour, they're fully clear on how it works, the key factors. It's to be a bit more difficult to cheat. You have less risk of a grade drift than you do with other methodologies. Cost effective, easier to train people. In the background, it can still have links of grading structures to the more standardized industry structures, a Willis Towers Watson, a Korn Ferry Hay, and it can provide the rigor and defensibility that you want out of your evaluation decisions without some of the issues that you face with the more conventional traditional methodologies that have been predominant up until now. So if you have job evaluation on the table, this is definitely a good alternative to explore, one that we've seen has been having positive results.